Hey guys, Jacob Dupre here. Today I'm going to show you some really simple exercises for working on your hand independence on piano. Let's get started. The first exercise is really easy because it's built on something most of you probably know already, which is a major scale. I'll be using a metronome when I do it, and I will tell you, as I tell everybody when I'm teaching, always use a metronome. It's so important. You have to have something there to keep you honest when it comes to your time feel. So I'm going to go ahead and start off the metronome and just play the C major scale in one octave with hands together. Now, what we add to the scales I just played is the idea of articulation and volume and dynamics. What do we always do? Most of us are right-handed, right? Although some of you might be left-handed. But when you play piano, the right hand usually has the melody or the lead part or the highest part. So you're used to bringing out what this hand is playing. So pretend that your left hand is leading. So all I'm going to do is just put a little bit more weight, a little bit more volume through so that the left hand part comes out more. Here's what that would sound like. There are other things you can add to this. Instead of doing volume, you can do an articulation. So you could play your right hand legato, meaning connected, really connected, and you could play your left hand really short or staccato, or vice versa. So that would sound like this. For the next exercise, I want to go to a different scale just for myself so I can play something different. Let's go to E major, and we'll actually just use the first 5 notes of the E major scale. Those notes there. This exercise might seem easy, but again, if you're new to these kinds of exercises, it could make you a little bit frustrated at first, but don't let that stop you. Just keep working on it, and always remember you can take it at any tempo you want or simplify it as much as you need to when you're first getting started. So the basic idea of this exercise, now that we've done dynamics and we've done articulation, this is to do a different rhythm with each hand, which of course really is the center of piano hand independence, is being able to do different things rhythmically in each hand. So we're just going to play simple quarter notes with one hand. We'll go ahead and pick the right hand. So I'll start my metronome and show you the right hand part. Now with the left hand, you're going to do something different. You're going to do a different rhythm. Here's what that sounds like. Now you're going to do those together. Another thing that will help you keep it even is if you put accents on certain notes. So say you do every other note, right? And you just put a little bit of an accent on it. So that would sound like this. And the last thing I'd encourage you to do once you've practiced all these exercises is to get creative. Come up with your own exercises. The basic idea you just have to remember is come up with something for the left and right hand to do, and then try to switch them and see if you can keep it going with a metronome. I'll just come up with something right now. Let's say I have a simple pattern in my right hand. I'll just use kind of a major scale shape. Let's say that's my shape for my right hand, so then I'm going to want to bring that to my left. Let's pick a different rhythm and something different for the other hand. Okay, something like that. So that would be like this. So I'll start my metronome again, and let's play that exercise. I really love practicing like this. It's really fun just to come up with new patterns. I'll just sit down, probably a few times a day if I have a spare minute and sit at the keyboard and come up with something like that and just try to get my hands to do it. So now let's switch it. We'll take our little pentatonic pattern in D and put it in our left hand in D major. And then we'll take the perfect fourth pattern, the little alternating pattern, and put it in the right hand. And let's also add some accents to it, especially because, if the left hand is your weak hand, for something like this, playing something that's moving fast might be a little bit harder. So putting some accents will help you kind of drive it along a little bit better. So let's try it out. Another thing you can do, especially if you've been accenting it and really trying to play it, strongly, do the opposite. Play it really softly and see if you can still keep it with a good flow and a good rhythmic feel. Exercises like this can be fun. You can be creative with them. You can be improvising on the exercises in the moment. That's going to free up all of your playing, really, and make you a better keyboardist overall. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you have any questions, feel free to comment those below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like these, or go to sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.